Hello everybody, welcome back to the Forest Job. We begin the episode by showing you this little bit of news which has just come across my desk. It appears that at some point this season, perhaps at the end of the season, along with the old boys, we're going to be facing a world selection team. This is due to the fact that we're the #1 team in the world, having won the FIFA Club World Cup last year. We're definitely going to be playing this game on the channel, so don't worry about that. It'll be interesting to see how that team differs from the old boys that we normally play at the end of the season. We've also had an offer from Feyenoord for Hugma. I might take it, but these are all things that are going to happen after the series finishes at this point, so there's no real need to put any pressure on ourselves to do that now. Right, we have highlights of a game against Arsenal in the Premier League. We'll show you those highlights right now, and then we will get on with the Leeds match. Well, there we go. Hlošek comes up trumps once again. Just when you think he's done scoring, he pops up with another one. Lovely setup from Pellegrini and Camavinga in the build-up as well. It's good to see. Pellegrini really has become the de facto starting striker for the team as of late. Even Erling Haaland can't force him out of that position. As we move into the match screen for today's game against Leeds, you'll see once again Pellegrini is selected to start the game. Nketiah is not looking in the best of form, so Haaland can have his place. Hudson-Odoi not looking so great. Hernandez can have his. And Tonali not looking brilliant, so let's give that one to Molino. Okay, there we go. Is it Molino or Molinho? I'm assuming it's Molino because he's Colombian and not Brazilian, but I could be wrong. So the starting lineup is essentially the same starting lineup that we'll always start if they're strong enough. Nubel in goal, Aït-Nouri, Salisu, Worrell and Zayfuck at the back. Oriol, Busquets and Camavinga in midfield with Hlošek and Wilson either side of them. And the leading line is Pellegrini and Arcas. Let's have a good game of football. It looks like Leeds are playing three at the back, actually. That's interesting. A 3-4-3. Going to have to keep our eyes on that. They could do some damage. Right, there we go. I mean, any team in the Premier League on their day can do damage. It's one of those leagues where you can't really take it too easy because the quality is there in every team. Well, almost every team. There was a Derby team at one point that was pretty bloody poor. But you know what I mean. The 20 clubs in the Premier League, normally you would say on their day, they could easily beat each other. Pellegrini's going to pick this up and save Camavinga his blushes. Busquets lets the ball run through his legs, passes it into Zayfuck. Now here's Wilson looking for the return ball for Zayfuck. Phillips going to deal with that one. Kelvin Phillips had a breakout year this year, of course, playing in the European Championships, setting up the opening goal for England of the tournament. Is Camavinga into Wilson. Over the top for Pellegrini. Oh, he can't quite get there. The defender missed it. I didn't expect the defender to miss that one. And Pellegrini just unable to extend that telescopic leg far enough. Salisu with a lovely winner. One header. Stanislas. Junior Stanislas. There's a name that I've not seen for a little while. Oh, hello. Hlošek's won this one. Arkas making the run. He pops a ball in between the two defenders. Here's Wilson. Zefak on his left foot, not his favoured foot. Hlošek with a header, and Lawsonia manages to hang on to it, and away they come. Ball played out of defence, right up the middle. Worrell underneath it, shouldn't have too many issues. Oh dear, that ball to Busquets was suicidal. Fortunately, Busquets is an excellent defensive midfielder and is able to win the ball back with nary a worry. Unfortunately, his passing game isn't quite as good. Right, now here's Camavinga. We got the ball back. That was not the ball we intended, but it worked out for us. Have we kept this one in? No, we haven't. It looks like it's going to be a throw-in, but it is a throw-in to ourselves. Arkas to Wilson. Lets that one go. Right-footed cross from Wilson. Takes a deflection. And now Leeds have the ball. Oh, Zefak very nearly able to get in behind there. Here's Worrell. Easy ball into the feet of Busquets. Looking for Zefak. Finds him. That's a lovely 1-2. Has it got the weight to stay in? No, it doesn't. Lovely play by Zefak. And Wilson down the right side there. As Lawsonia again restarts play. Salisu looking to win the header. Can't quite manage it. And Leeds might have a chance here. They don't manage to carve anything out. Got a little bit lucky there because on their day, I think Leeds might have managed to get something out of that. Now, oh dear, that's a heavy pass which Hlošek knew the moment he hit it, he shouldn't be passing the ball like that. Ooh, that's a long throw-in which Busquets has benefited from. Here's Wilson. Out wide right to Zefak. He's got lots of room to run into here, Zefak. He may even get into the box before he can cross it. Here he comes. Oh dear. Wilson on the volley. Well, he got underneath the ball. Salisu wins the header. Comes back to Kelvin Phillips. It's Osborne. Poveda. Back to Osborne. Kelvin Phillips again. All the way back to someone whose name I cannot, with the best will in the world, pronounce properly. That's a lovely ball into the path of Wilson. Can he hold his man off? He can. Looks to play it into Pellegrini, who controls the ball. Takes it too far wide. Zefak into the middle. Busquets. Oh my goodness me, what a hit by Busquets! He does this from time to time, you know. What a hit! Took one touch just to set the ball up, then unleashed his right foot and absolutely wellied it past the despairing goalkeeper. My goodness me. It was behind him as well. How did he develop that power? We may never know. But the Spaniard gets another goal to add to his collection. He doesn't score often, but as you'll often realise, and as you probably know from watching this channel, when he does score, they are normally absolute thunderbastards. Zefak forces the ball wide with Osborne. Wins it off of Osborne, and now the counter-attack is possibly on. Arkas, a little bit isolated. Camavinga, by Nori. Pellegrini looking to run into that channel. Couldn't get there. Salisu picks it up. Wilson looking for Hlošek, couldn't find him. Lovely headed ball into Wilson. All the way back to Hlošek, who heads it, looping header. And it didn't have the power to really trouble the goalkeeper, who throws it out to Stanislas. And Leeds will look to try to launch a counter-attack here, but that's a really poor ball, which goes straight into the path of the defender. Hlošek has it here now. Cross into the box. Pellegrini can't keep it down. The header from Salisu, though, at the back, setting it all up. Terrible pass from Leeds. Not a single white shirt anywhere near Salisu. Had no pressure on him all the time in the world. He was able to find the pass quite easily with that header. Now Leeds pick the ball up here. Here's Fontaine. Forward ball looking for the striker. Salisu heads it away. Osborne now on the left-hand side. There's the half-time whistle. And it's been a good first half of football by Nottingham Forest. Forest 1, Leeds United 0. And what an absolute cracker by Oriol Busquets. So the second half begins much as the first half ended, except Leeds have made a couple of changes. No, just the one. Oh dear. Well, Camavinga has managed to retrieve that ball, which is just as well because it was a poor pass. Now here's Adam Hlošek. Crossed into the box. Pellegrini brings it down. Back to Camavinga. Hlošek out to Aït-Nouri, looking for the cross for Pellegrini. Well, he was a little bit behind the play, but he managed to get a foot on it in the end. It goes out for a goal kick. Pellegrini, of course, a striker in the mould of Sam Cosgrove, who was something of a cult favourite here at Forest for a year or so. Not necessarily the quickest, but absolutely massive. And able to leverage that size into hold-up play of the highest calibre. Aït-Nouri couldn't find the ball there. Ball over the top. Worrell should deal with it. So fuck to Oriol Busquets. Passes are a little bit, perhaps, overly optimistic at the moment. Should dial it back slightly. Worrell to Busquets. Wilson to Camavinga. Here's Hlošek. Pellegrini. Oh, you can see the power of him there. He's so difficult to shake off the ball. In the end, it was an interception of the pass itself which caused him to cede possession. Aït-Nouri inside to Hlošek, looking for a ball through to a striker. Here's Pellegrini. Oh, it's a great save by the goalkeeper. My goodness me, surely that was going in the back of the net, but somehow the goalkeeper managing to keep it out. Salisu to Hlošek. Back to Salisu. That's unusual to see him so far forward. Loops it in. Camavinga winning the ball back, cool and calm. He plays like there's no pressure on him. Oh, Aït-Nouri just dispossessed by Fontaine there. And this is a good ball out to Rafinha, who came on at half-time for Leeds. Great little pass there for Stanislas, completely cutting the defender out. Here's Edmondson. And Newball has to make a save. This game is far from over, and Nottingham Forest would do well to remember that. Now the corner. Phillips to cross the ball in. Hlošek underneath it. Manages to get his head on the ball first. Wilson can't get there. Here's Osborne looking to cross the ball in from the side of the pitch. And ends up losing the ball, unfortunately for him. Camavinga out to Pellegrini. Again, not blessed with massive pace, but strong enough that he can get, well, he can do exactly what you saw him do there. Camavinga, it's Wilson, looking for Hlošek. Hlošek, ooh, Arkas looking for the ball, and it so nearly found him. It's as though another couple of changes being made. Rafinha being brought off after coming on. Interesting. Could that be an injury, perhaps? Need to make a change here. I'm going to throw Bellingham on. No, we're going to do that. Hernandez has done well in the few times that he's made appearances for Forest recently. The manager giving him the chance to do so again, and Forest have immediately given the ball away. It's Fontaine, good pressure on him. Now Hlošek doing the same on Stanislas. Monchu, ball over the top. Zayfut looks like he'll deal with it. Does. Arkas into the path of Busquets. Oh dear. Well, I think he was thinking a little bit too much about where the ball was going to go rather than what it was going to go through first. And Leeds suddenly have woken up, it seems. Those substitutions have done the trick. Oh, Edmondson's got a chance here. He puts it through to him. Oh, it's a great goal. It's an absolutely fantastic goal for Leeds United. 80 minutes gone and Munayin has brought the scores level. And Nottingham Forest were caught napping. It was something we said could happen. They had to guard against complacency, and complacency has bit them firmly in the Harris. Brilliant passing play by Leeds. Munayin skinning Ait Nouri. And the finish, well, there's not much that Nubel could do there. And suddenly, with 10 minutes left to go, Forest are giving it away again. As I was saying, with 10 minutes left to go, Forest suddenly have to rescue 2 points that they thought were in the bag. Here's Busquets. Hlošek. Hernandez. Oh, he's just offside and he'd fed Pellegrini in. That was so close. But the referee rightly calls play back. It's going to be a free kick, which the goalkeeper will take on the edge of the area. Salisu's underneath this one. Good, strong header from Salisu. Here's Hernandez to Camavinga. Hlošek, oh, it's a bad ball into Hlošek, and his control doesn't help matters either. 5 minutes left to go here. And it looks like 2 drop points for Nottingham Forest. Leeds have the ball. Forest have to win it back if they want to try to rescue the game here. Oh, it's a poor pass. It's a really poor pass. And surely that's it now. 2 minutes of added time nearly up. And they are up. And it's 1-1. What a terrible, terrible mistake to make in the second half. That's definitely 2 points dropped rather than 1.1 today for Nottingham Forest. Leeds United will be ecstatic after their first half performance. And the decision to bring Rafinha off after bringing him on is justified. You can't see it, but I'm sitting here shaking my head. That was terrible. Absolutely awful defending. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, never mind. Let's have a look at how the league table looks after that result. Most importantly, how did Liverpool do? They won 2-0 against Manchester United. That's not good news for us because it means they're only 3 points behind us now with 4 games left to play. It's getting very, very tight at the top, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very tight at the top indeed. Well, that's everything for today. Remember, tomorrow we'll be playing the first leg of the semi-finals of the Champions League against Juventus at the Alliance Stadium in Turin. Make sure you come back for that one. Until then, thanks very much for watching. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.